Broncos premiership chat.
Thanks to Cameron.
Take one.
They are unstoppable inside the Broncos' red zone.
Everything was going right for them early on.
The fight in the players, they just did what was needed for each other.
We had to walk through the fire to get there.
Everyone was asking me, did I get it down? Did I get it? That finger went straight up. I knew I got it down, bro.
I got a lot of regrets from the 23 grand final. Said to myself, if I ever get an opportunity to get back there again, that I'm not going to leave the game with any regrets or what ifs.
They go to Walsh, still going! Wow. Reece Walsh puts his mark on the grand final.
We can't lose again.
No one else is really going to feel sorry for you. You just got to try and find a way.
I never thought I'd get an opportunity to come back to this club, let alone play in a grand final again.
I was feeling pretty good. I was a bit stressed that Walshy he was making a big thing. He wanted to run out as a group, but we haven't done that all year, so...
I was wigging out, Buzz.
It's the third meeting between these two teams this season. But tonight for the Broncos and the Storm, they're playing for everything.
I was actually feeling pretty calm, to be honest. Like, the boys in the change room, their heads were really focused and they were on. I just felt that, you know, they knew exactly what they wanted to go and do. So I was sitting back in my chair upstairs there, enjoying actually watching the boys run out.
Last ward.
I watched you blokes when you were down on the ground there, and just the connection of watching the boys together on the field actually was pretty cool. They were really calm about how they were going about it. Like, you look at them there. You know, obviously sitting there with my assistant coaches, and we were all sort of saying the same thing, that the boys were ready for it. Oh, yeah, that's what we felt.
Held the nerves on this one, though.
My nerves are through the roof on this one. Holy, go the other way, you dogs.
And the Broncos from the southern end of Accor Stadium. Working forward here, Corey Jensen with the carry.
Obviously, they were up for it, Melbourne. I think Corey Jensen, he actually got pretty rocked on his first carry. Had a head clash with Josh King, and they were both seeing stars, so we got trapped in own goal. I remember that carry from Payno was massive. Got in behind the ruck, and obviously Melbourne try and dominate and win that ruck battle as they're known for, so to set us up like that with his first carry, it was pretty big.
I felt pretty calm. I think from being there before, I was a bit nervous, and I don't know if I was ready the first time. Like, sort of had in my head this one that I wanted to be in the game as much as I could and put myself in a position, yeah, to, you know, do what I can for the team.
The superstar takes a carry inside the Melbourne Storm 30.
Pretty relaxed early in the game, like just knowing how our last sort of 3 or 4 games had been and how well prepared we were. I was, yeah, feeling very relaxed, and you just want to get a touch early and get into the game.
Reynolds back on the inside for Buyakura.
Some good contacts early.
Yeah. They're up for it.
Yeah.
I think this happened a bit too easy for us.
Reynolds, Walsh, they came up quickly. Walsh gets it away. Mariner scores the first try.
It was a good first attacking set, though. Like, we didn't play crazy footy, you know. We moved them around a bit. The only thing crazy about that set was Dean tiptoeing.
What's your... me and Tone spraying him.
I think you got...
What did you smoke the ball down?
Yeah, push his head.
I thought he ran out, bro.
I think you got sprayed by about 16 blokes.
Yeah.
What a start from the Brisbane Broncos, and no surprise to see Reece Walsh, the man breaking Melbourne Storm tackles and getting a pass away.
We just got the perfect look, I think. We knew they were going to be pretty aggressive early on. All the talk was about Walshy out the back and how he's destroying teams, so we sort of planned for them, you know, shooting out of the line, and it was just about getting him early ball and letting him do his thing.
Seen that yet?
What he was doing.
Oh, it was close as.
There was a few choice words being said there, but you know, it was sort of, he's pretty cool the way he sort of developed into who he is, and yeah, I could see Tones giving him a once over, so he didn't need any more than that. It was a good try though.
As soon as he got up there, looking back, it's like, oh no.
Mm. They took a while to award it though.
We are still waiting for confirmation.
That's how close it was.
Wow.
Looked at it a couple of times.
And Reynolds from beside the post makes it 6 points to 0. The Broncos over the Storm.
Good start, eh? Good start.
Pakes comes across to Haas.
It's always a challenge. I think every time we verse them, they're always up for the middle battle. I feel like Bellyache and all that, they do lots of video on like myself and Paddy, and they get lots of numbers on us, and it's a bit of a challenge early on, and sort of felt that early, but yeah, once the game got on, we knew we were going to break them down and get them by the end of it.
They suffocate you. Like, just keep the pressure on the whole game.
They obviously came out with a plan to be very aggressive on their edges to try and shut us down. They were jamming a fair bit, and a bit of a wayward pass from myself there.
I don't know whether you remember, Hunty. I know you, Ren and Reece actually prior to the game spoke about that aggression on the edges.
Yeah.
So you were pretty prepared for it, and albeit the play didn't come off. We were talking in the box about the aggression, but then you could see that you were adjusting your depths as you were going through the game.
I actually think we hurt ourselves early here. Like, we were obviously keen and aggressive, but we were adding so many blokes to the tackle that we made it hard for our edge.
Yeah.
And then
eager, eh?
a nice play from Eli Katoa, but everyone was so keen to get involved that we probably cooked the books.
They play it there through Blaw. Grant heads out to link with Munster. Run around for Hughes. Pappenhausen. Meany. Look at him go. What speed!
Yeah, we'll blame the middles for that one. I actually thought we were man on when I got to Jerome. So I just went at him and just threw us out of whack a bit.
I feel like they had that plan the whole time, that same shape. They got us a few times, hitting Ellie, then he's throwing long. And it's that tip, tip, tip.
I was still trying to get into the game. I was bloody thinking of a lot of things, really. But yeah, I think, like as Dozer said, it felt like it was man on, and then everything just happened so fast.
Grant, 6 again for Melbourne. Too slow in the ruck with the Broncos there as Meany comes back towards the uprights. And play it for Grant. For dummy half. He comes across to Eli Katoa.
Hard to handle that night, eh? Ellie.
Good tackle there by Ben Hunt, right around the bootlaces. Grant now finds Munster.
This period here actually felt like they were just getting every 6 again.
Yeah.
And the boys pretty much just had to find a way. Like, nothing looks that pretty, but...
Comes out to Hughes, who grubbers, chasing hard. Katoa's there. Katoa wins the race. A lovely grubber, and Melbourne have the lead.
Right, so I actually got there first. You watch the replay. His hand goes over the top of the ball. It's close, man. Which size hand? Oh.
Missed it.
Trying to bat it.
One thing that the boys had displayed, I guess, over the previous 3-4 weeks was how they regrouped. I think that was something there that they definitely captured through that period of time. And, we know it's not going to be a perfect world. And that's how they came together was probably the thing that I noticed a lot throughout that period of finals. They just knew that, OK, we'll readjust and work out what we need to do. But they came together after each of the tries. There's a shot there, I think it might have been after that one, where they're all just looking inwards. And it was like, everything else around them was, it was there, but they were all together. So that was something there that I see in the group when things happen.
I think the message was pretty clear. It was just about completing and making an arm wrestle of it.
Yeah.
We let them off the hook a couple of times with poor passes, penalties, discipline was all over the place. So if we made an arm wrestle, we knew that they'd fatigue and we'd take the sting out of the game, and then we could play our brand of footy.
Well, I think you wore a fair few 6 agains, didn't you?
Yeah.
Boys through that period of time. So, when you spend time down there, they're going to come up with something. But you just went back to work here again. You had to do a lot of this down close to the line defence.
I feel like a lot of the momentum was just going their way early, and they were just getting it. Everything was going right for them early on. Like 20-minute period, like 6 agains, scoring tries, like. But I never felt like we're out of the game, Like they got 3 tries up and we're still fighting and still, moving for each other. Look at this, just wrecked, eh? This one stung, bro. This was tough.
Grant comes out to Hughes. And now Katoa, cut-out ball, out to Warbrick for the line. He got there. Warbrick has a third for the Storm.
I remember we did a lot of work on their right edge, like defending against it, and Eli Katoa come out and threw some plays at us that we hadn't seen all year. And like, mate, he had
Long pass.
It's a good pill, man.
had such a good game. Like back row, just throwing cut-out passes to the wingers. Like, come on, man. Yeah, he had an absolute blinder in that first half.
Yeah. I remember thinking to myself, like, in this huddle going, we can't lose again. Like, just to myself, you know? Just going like, nah, this can't be right. That's what I mean, like, all this is just going their way the whole time. Like, they're throwing everything at us and everything's, you know, coming off for them.
22 minutes into the game, they've pretty much been on our try line, bar that first set, so we've done a fair bit of work.
That's a great pill, man. It's his winger on the chest, on the go.
You just didn't know what he was going to do.
It's good. With size eyes, just for the corner.
Just got to make your tackles, sire.
I remember Madge talking to me around the plan of around that like 10-minute mark to go. And I was actually talking to Tom on the sideline, wanting to try and get on. I was like, get me on, Tomo. Because like, I tried not to, you know, burn too much energy on the side, sitting there. And then I was running up the side, and I was actually at the dead ball line right now. And when Walshy scored this, I sprinted back and I was like, Tomo, get me on right now. And he was like, oh, just give me a second, mate. And then I think I come on after this, and I was just like, it's go time. And then, like, yeah, I just wanted to make the most of my time.
That's a good run by Cobes.
Yeah, Kobe.
Just set it up, eh?
Quick play the ball. They go to Walsh. In behind the play the ball. Still going. Wow. Reece Walsh.
That's just freaky.
This was the ball, eh? Like, I got a lot of regrets from the 23 grand final. Like, looking back on it, I think in that grand final, the first carry I took was 13 minutes to go in the first half, and yeah, I sort of said to myself that I would, you know, if I ever get an opportunity to get back there again, that, you know, I'm not going to leave the game with any regrets or what if. So I think I just wanted to be involved, and I actually grabbed Matty Ballin after the captain's run for about 20 minutes and just practiced carrying the ball and just being aggressive and, you know, trying to get my body, you know, trying to be a bit tougher with my carries and stuff like that, because, you know, that's not usually my type of play, but, yeah, just, yeah, trying to get into that mindset of really going after it and being aggressive and trying to go as hard as I could. So I think I took it a little bit personal too, some of the things getting said throughout the week and the lead up and just the hype around, you know, us playing Melbourne, haven't beat them too many times. So, yeah, sort of just, I knew that we could do it as a group, and like we said, we spent 20 minutes on our goal line and defending and them scoring tries. We could have easily just, you know, went away, but I think we just showed the courage and the connection that we have as a group to keep turning up for each other.
There's not too many grand final tries that I'd rate above that. I mean, from the moment Kobe goes through, you can see the will, you know, from Walshy to want to get that ball and attack them, and obviously to break through and score in the way he did. It's pretty inspirational, you know, towards the rest of the group. I remember we had something set out to the right and he took off and just went and done what he does. But, yeah, obviously to be on our line for so long and absorb the amount of pressure we did, in the context of the game, it's a huge play, down by, you know, 12 or whatever it was at the time. And then to get us right back in the game certainly gave the boys a lot of belief and lifted the spirits, you know, in that point of the time.
To be honest, I think, like, it was a pretty crazy try from Reece, but, you know, two unsung probably heroes for us were, like, Kobe Hetherington and Tyson Smoothie, and especially Tice, that whole finals campaign. He kind of changed the game, and when he came on against Canberra and then had a massive game against Penrith, and then, like, his first involvement there to obviously play to Cobes and, you know, create some opportunities for Reece to do his things was pretty special too. So, yeah, those two boys were unreal for us.
And it's going to be Munster, who looked to his outside, puts a kick in for Coates, weaving again, couldn't quite get there. Was it off Mariner, then into touch?
He wanted to challenge you, he kept saying, challenge, challenge. Challenge it.
Yeah, he did.
Challenge it.
Dino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now saying that.
Pretty sure this try was my fault. Did he touch it first, Coatsy, or what?
I think he does, bro.
I just didn't want to burn a challenge too early.
Yeah, 5 minutes ago.
Especially in a grand final, I think. When it comes down to the wire, we need it.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's close.
Melbourne have it. No challenge by the Broncos.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's coming.
Move your feet.
Grant comes out to Hughes here. Inside ball for Katoa. Taking some stopping there. It was Hetherington in the end who did. Grant for Munster.
I'm just scrambling, man.
Hunt came up quickly. Almost opened the door there.
Keep moving, Ben. Don't walk, Ben. Oh, no.
Dancing himself back through the middle. Melbourne respond. It's a try-fest in 2025.
I actually remember coming to like help you up there, and like it's just like you just seeing red, like.
You just know straight away. You talk all the time, pre-season, all the year. Don't walk, don't walk, don't walk.
Your feet.
You know better. Like it's in you, and as soon as you do that 1 second, like you've seen that many players do it, and you know Jerome Hughes comes off his right foot, and I just knew straight away. I'm like, you idiot, you meant to be there.
You see him going off.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Believe me, like, I don't know about yous, but I never had the feeling of, like, they're such a good team, and when they get in front, like, they never go away, and they always just keep the pressure on, but I never had the feeling of, like, we were under pressure or, like, we weren't going to be able to get back into it. Like, I always had that sense of...
I feel like when Mad's obviously seen when we were behind the goal line, like, when we were in our huddles, I don't think anyone blamed anyone. Like, we just were focused on doing the next job, and no one really looked at the big screen to, you know, see who was out of the pitch or whatnot. But yeah, I feel like when we were in them circles, like we knew straight away our next job, and we were never going to go away. So it was a credit to the boys to keep their head in the game.
I think we built that belief sort of the whole back end of the year. Like when we got to this point, we knew that if we could just play our footy and hang around, like we'd always give ourselves a chance, so that no one was ever freaking out or blowing up. We just knew we had to play our footy.
That confidence, that we can play that 80 and keep going through the motions.
A couple of plays remaining as Hunt comes across. Walsh, out ball. Shibasaki on the outside of Meany.
Kick.
Wow, I didn't see you there.
Play it. Go open, Ben.
You know what's funny? I was stuffed in that moment, and Benny Tio's behind the thing. He's like, just get in the picture. Get the ball, just get in the picture. I was gone, man. So, like, just little things like that. If he wasn't saying that, I'm probably not trying to, you know, chase the game or get the ball in the hand and try and find the boys with space. He's in my ear behind me, just riding me.
When I walked into the sheds, there was an air of connection around the group. I know the boys hear me, they say that all the time, but I felt the players had been through a fair bit over that month. And they just had to go and keep doing what they were doing. They just had to be the team they'd become. You know, I knew that they could play, and I knew that they could go after things. And Tones, you mentioned it there before around, you know, you were willing to look after each other. It didn't matter what happened. You know, even when they're behind the try line, you could sense that in them, that they just had to keep working away at the things that they'd built. I'm not sure if I did say too much, boys, did I, at half time? I just felt that they were the ones that were sort of talking about what needed to happen, and you know, we all got up, and you could feel the sense in the change room that the opportunity was theirs in front of them if they wanted to keep doing the things they were doing, and they went and did it.
I think we walked off quite confident, that we, you know, we knew that they'd lost a couple of players, so they'd be fatigued towards the back end of the game, and we certainly weren't anywhere near our best, and we're only down by 10 points, so we knew we still had a lot of footy in us.
We're back underway, the second half of the 2025 Grand Final. The kickoff down to Munster. And it's Kamikamitha who will bring it back out.
Speed bump.
I think Paddy, you just mentioned it before about like our benchies, like Kobe and our bench came on and did a really good job. Like
They were excellent.
I had Payne on the sideline and Muddy and a few others that I knew could get out there, so it was a matter of just trying to find the right times. You know, and Paddy played the distance.
Nice Walshy.
So that's a massive one.
I think half our belief at half time is like from the previous month again, like if we just stayed near him, we come out after half time, got the first try. We felt like we could win. So like this play here, like Walshy saving that, like it's a huge play from Walshy, but if they score there, I'm not saying it's curtains, but geez, it makes it tough, you know?
Oh, he's dropped it. I think he's dropped it.
This angle here would tell us it comes away.
It's dropped.
That moment probably come from just reps at training, to be honest. Like, I remember so many sessions where I'm telling Big Benny Terrier to get off my back, for just riding me to get in position and try and keep pushing myself as much as I can. But yeah, I sort of felt that I got to grab at his arm, like in that moment. So yeah, I sort of knew that he didn't get the try, but like you never know in these moments. So yeah, just trying to put myself in a position to be able to make a play, I think, was a big focus for myself. A lot of relief when he didn't score it.
That was massive. I think for Walshy to make that play was massive because it felt like it kept the heartbeat going.
Comes from Hunt. Now Hetherington. Mam meeting up very quickly there. Mam stays on his feet though, gets away from King. Kamikamitha, like a missile, launched himself.
I just wanted to give as much energy as I could. Just seeing the boys defend their asses off the whole first half. Just thought, like, you know, just be the energy man, and whatever I'd done, I just had to do it at 110%.
Brisbane here.
Huge chance for Brisbane.
You stuff to play on.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Practiced it all week.
You play the ball.
Hunt comes across to Hetherington.
It's a big moment, it's big coves.
Set restart. Reynolds for Mam. There was a decoy went through. Shibasaki reaches out.
Mate, I thought you bounced today, like right live, because it bounced off the ground hard.
He thinks he scored. So does the referee.
I was pretty confident coming out of half time with the start of that, and then we did get that play wrong at the start off the scrum, but we did really well to adapt on the run.
It's kind of strange because they were so aggressive in the first half. We knew they were going to be. But in the second half, they were very passive on the edges.
They were passive. But I was actually confident I actually got that ball down. But
we
I don't know, everyone was asking me, did I get it down? Did I get it? That finger went straight up. I knew I got it down, bro.
That finger went straight up.
I think our mentality, just like towards the back end of games, where we're not stopping at anything, we're just going for it. I think really helped us in this game. And I know for myself, I never really looked at the scoreboard and was, you know, everyone talks about scoreboard pressure and what it does to you, but when you get in that rhythm of just playing footy and not caring and you're just going for it, I don't think like it phases you. So
put it through,
I feel
Adam.
that's something we built, you know, through that final series for sure.
Hunt comes to Reynolds.
This is where I leave, I think.
There he goes.
Adam Reynolds has a problem.
I didn't even know you went off, friend.
I didn't either, bro, until like the next set.
Yeah.
I could hear him just...
Was he screaming, Renault's injured?
Yeah, come this way.
Get at him.
Please go the other way. I just put the kick in and sort of tried to get down there in a kick chase and felt a little ping in the calf, so tried to get in the line still and was hoping it was just a cramp or something, but yeah, gradually got worse and struggling to move at one stage, yeah.
The players had been through this, so we felt that, you know, we'll be okay with the boys we had there, Evaniers and Hunty. But Hunty at some stage left us as well, so I'm sure that'll come up. But the players, we'd gone through plenty of scenarios around what may happen, and they just jumped into what they needed to do.
Have you got the footage of our 80-year-old trainer carrying Renault down the sideline?
Shorty.
Oh, Shorty.
80.
Carried off for a crazy.
80s.
Shorty's actually
AI's crazy these days.
AI general.
As soon as I seen that on the big screen, I said, put me down, mate.
Pakes goes to Hunt. First man option
Was a
there.
big tackle.
Piakura taken down. He beat Hughes, not Meany.
He was aggressive all night, bro. Just everything he did in turn.
They've got one more here. Pakes from dummy half. They come back to the short side.
Oh, hands.
Man, terrific hands. Ricochet, Pappenhausen will be trapped.
I remember Benny Teo was behind me there after I kicked that, and he was just like pumping me up so much, and I just like winked at him and I was like, we're gonna be right here, don't worry. And then like I just got this mad feeling after this set, and then yeah, just felt free like I was playing footy back in the days.
They go short. They get a result here. It came backwards.
First dropout we got all year. Yes. We practiced that so many times that week, man.
Nice quick play of the ball too. I think this is the first time in the game we sort of had a couple of sets down on their line, you know, and build a bit of pressure on them and sort of put a bit of fatigue back into them.
On the inside for Ricky Munster, a boot-laced try saver. Pakes back to the open side. Willison pounding it in. He'll get into the in goal, but be held up.
It's hard to handle, lead.
Midway through the set, they go out here to Staggs. Push the ball back out to Mam. That was clever. Here is Willison again. A real target close to
He's
the
gonna pop it
line.
back to me.
Playing some freaky footy here.
X again.
X is
far
so
out,
tired.
yeah.
Pakes comes back to Hunt. Deep is Carrigan. Players in motion.
Down a
Walsh
whack
is
there.
there.
That's a try, bro.
Yeah.
It can't. That was a try, bro.
The call is forward pass.
Good to see, like, even though we made a mistake there, like, everyone just smiling, like we're just playing footy too.
Munster. For Hughes. Goes across to Meany.
That was a big play from Ez.
Gee, that was a great shot there from Ezra Mam.
Huge play, bro. Just get the ball straight back at him again.
How good the side, the back end, just taking carries.
There he is. Payne Haas back on the field.
I think like at this time I just came on and I was pretty confident all week, to be honest. It's like a weird feeling, like I didn't feel like we were going to lose all week, and I think that comes from the final series we had, like getting to the grand final. I feel like they had a bit easier run going into the grand final than we did. Like we had to walk through the fire to get there, and we versed Canberra, who got minor premiers, and we had to verse the team who's won it the last 4 years to get there. So I think being in that spot, and when it came down to the crunch, I knew we were going to get them. So I think coming on was just about doing my job, and I knew we were eventually going to get them.
They're inside the 20 again. They've had so many chances. Here is Hetherington.
Did some work on Cove, didn't he?
Yeah, look at him.
Hold on.
2 plays remaining in this set.
They're smoked.
Oh, play me out the back.
Code
I wanted that.
Any porkies?
Yeah, I was screaming it.
Try.
So I was just setting up for the next one, bro. Getting them out of whack.
Cut out ball. Out to Mariner.
He put it down straight away there. He could have ran in the post that time.
That was a great effort by Pakesy.
Yeah,
Get
massive.
that ball there.
Reece Walsh delivers a bullet. An absolute bullet. That was the turnover they were looking for.
That's a big play, bro.
Yeah, he just came on and he gave the boys a heap of energy. You know, he came on and ran the ball, and that gives life to the team. Came on and did contacts like that, which, you know, helped moments in the game. That's a massive moment. You know, and they're all sort of sharing the load, but that's the energy that he knows he's got, and he gave that to his teammates. It was excellent. I remember here, Paddy, when you got whacked there, I was sort of to and fro, and do I bring Paddy off? You know, that's sort of, you know, there was a time in the game where I was trying to get Payne on a little earlier, and I could see him walking up and down the sideline. You're trying to get them out, but you've only got so many changes. But you went the distance, didn't you, mate? You went through the whole game, and it's a big effort in a grand final to be doing that, you know, in the middle of the park.
Oh, I'll be kicking this year.
Bit of goal kicking practice the pre-season, mate. Come on.
Like, the balls were pointy as, bro. They were
Oh,
terrible.
blaming the balls is crazy.
When?
Yeah, I agree, mate.
Pointy.
Oh, this was pretty fun.
Penny on the floor.
Kobe.
First kickoff for the year.
Oh, that could have been a disaster for the Broncos.
It's a good quick play the ball too.
Kobe Hetherington there to clean the ball up. An absolutely clean bowled Ben Hunt.
Now Haas to work it away. What meters do they have in them? There's Mann down the short side here, coming into his own.
Obviously, we've gotten ourselves back into the game. You know, actually put a bit of pressure, like I said, back onto them and made them do a bit of tackling. And you know, you talk about after you score a try, you got to complete your next set and get the pressure back on. And you know, we got that ball deep in our in goal there, and Ez managed to get us out to nearly halfway on tackle 4, and we just put a little bit of shape on, and Reece again, you know, caught him on that edge, and we were able to get some pretty easy meters, and then again, Reece and Ezra just combine out here. And
Mam is there. Walsh is everywhere. Shows it. Cut out ball. Shibasaki. Shibasaki scores! The Broncos have the lead!
For some reason, like I said before, their edge was really passive again on that side, whereas the first half they were really aggressive, and the boys took advantage of it.
I don't know if Gem remembers, but I remember getting into him all game about their centre being really tight, and I kept saying to him, I kept saying, just be pretty flat with me and stay outside your centre. I'll get you the ball. Try get it in your hands as quick as you can. And like this one here, this is just Gem being in the right position and just listening. If he's a touch tighter there, he gets tackled. So once he gets that one-on-one, like you're just going to, especially the year, you know, you had Gem like one-on-one with any centre in the game, like I'm backing you to, you know, do your stuff and get it over him, so.
That whole set, we had trust in everyone. It's pretty much done that the whole year, the whole series. You know, you get to a point, shift, we just had trust that boys were just going to get down the park easy, and then reloading back into position to try and get in the best position possible to pull that off.
Munster looks inside, comes out here to Sadi. Towards the halfway line, but no more. As Grant from dummy half comes across to Munster. He's got Hughes out here. Players in motion. At speed, it was Katoa.
Size knocked out.
Oh, bowled him.
Sai gets taken off.
See, like these moments, like, I don't know, you count your lucky stars in footy. If that's the first half, they're probably getting that and, you know, going down the field, whereas I feel like all their luck came in the, you know, that 20-minute period they had and scoring the tries and, you know, having their moments, and sort of felt like we were getting our lucky stars towards the back end of that game. So, yeah, just some big moments, people turning up and just find a way, scramble for each other, you know.
See him hold his head?
Yeah.
He never holds his head through. Lost another one.
Everything to play for right here.
Oh, no.
We didn't talk about that play all week either.
No. Yeah. We knew it was coming, auntie, didn't we?
We did.
Remember when Sarah went off, Brendy was nervous as. He's like, "Boss, just keep talking to me, please." And then we had X there, he was buggered too.
We did end up all over the shop. You know?
Yeah, everyone in new positions. So.
Surely put a couple of high balls up to Gamut when he's back. Yeah, it's got to be close to me being brown bread.
They were just so tired, bro. Like
On the edge, they've got Shibasaki.
their brains.
I think they had like,
you know.
14, like
on the
that
other
one person on the
side.
bench, eh?
Saw Hunt's crook.
Was there like one person on the bench?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
He can't get up off the ground.
Bro, I seen it early, eh? I'm going, trying to tell ref, like, before that even played, even happened, and then you were brown bread, aren't you?
What were you thinking then,
Brown bread.
Hey, it's a funny one. We've probably all been there where you just get that glance and you know if you wobble at all, you're getting taken off. And I've had them before where you just like stay straight, get up, get onside. And the whole time I can remember thinking like, get onside, just get onside, get onside. And I couldn't get my feet back under me. My body just kept going like.
Keep chasing your feet,
Walshy
bro.
coming and grabbing me and I think we had a little chat about finishing the end of sets well or
Yeah, that
something.
was crazy.
Kicking to the corner. I don't think we kicked again after this. But, yeah, it's kind of strange when people don't believe me, but I can dead set remember it all.
I don't know if it's on here, but, like, I'm holding him and he's just moving and whatever he's saying to me, and then he's going to walk off and then he goes, Walshy. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, make sure you complete the sets, end the sets, clean end the sets. I was like, yeah, sweet, bro, it's all good. Like, just for him to be able to, like, have that in his head after, you know, what he went through there, like, that just shows, like, the preparation we had through the week was just everybody was locked in and they knew their role, what we were doing, so pretty crazy.
Tackle 5, I'm stopping.
Ooh.
Hang on, I'll stop for anybody that's in that condition.
leg.
It looks like me just doing fitness, bro. Oh. Glass jaw, Edie.
Don't know, I didn't break your jaw.
Oh, get on side. The floppy arms, but noodle arms.
That was him on the Tuesday.
The
trying to
noodle
get home.
arms.
Yellow 5.
Yellow 5.
Look at this is where he grabs me here.
How's the
Clean
walk?
end of sets.
Yeah, like I said, it's funny. Like, I can remember it all. Like, I'm like, in my head, I was like, oh, Renault's off, I'm off. Walshy's our only kicker left. Like, just make sure you finish our sets well.
Yeah, this is where Tones spoke about before. You know, obviously we had wingers off, halves off. People were all out of position. But, you know, I think, you know, the credit of the boys, they just fell into position, you know, and they had to do their jobs. You know, Tyson came out and he went into the centres and, into half, 3 in, and Tones, you looked after your edge, and we had Brendy out in one centre, Gamia on the wing. So we're a completely different looking team. And there's still plenty of footy to be played, and the scores were tight. But the fight in the players, yeah, they just did what was needed for each other.
I think the confidence came from, we played Melbourne down in Melbourne.
Good D, man.
And we had, well, I don't even know how many injuries it was, but like we just kept fighting that whole game. And I remember we came off after that game and it was a really positive chat. Like we had lost, it was disappointing, but we'd lost so many numbers, but we stayed in the fight. We kept working for each other. So it's like, when we got to this moment, no one was, you know, stressing or worrying about anything. We were just out there playing footy. So just, you know, little moments like that we go through as a team, and to have that adversity to keep going, like made, you know, big moments like this just so important.
Man, I'm feeling nervous watching this, and I know we win.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It's like getting me going because I knew I wasn't out there.
Here's Walsh from inside the 40. Goes down the narrow short side, comes across to Pappenhausen to bring it back. It could not be any more dramatic than this.
It was kind of like you get to a point sometimes where, like, enough things can go wrong and you just got to laugh. Like, I remember just sitting there thinking, like, oh, well, Dozer's gone, Renault's gone, Sire's gone. Like, no one else is really going to feel sorry for you. You just got to try and find a way. And I think that was kind of our mentality. It's definitely not pretty. Even that set, we were a bit out of whack, but I think just had confidence, yeah, from the people around you, and like Geordie and Tones were confident on their edge. Like I said, Smoothie was confident, and at this point of the game, you're just trying to turn up for each other. He dies on the same.
Smooth again.
Things people, you know, wouldn't even look at. This fucking beast, bro.
That's a good carry that time of the game.
Massive, bro.
Big X lining up again.
It's been hard to tackle, eh?
Yeah, we were just trying to stay in it.
Look at the meters, though, we're making just off people just be getting in the game, bro, you know?
Come round, Gam.
I was gone.
What a carry.
I was tired.
Kick to the corner. Well, more points.
No, we had him. We had him. It's nice.
Oh.
I remember watching that unfold thinking, like, we ice this, we win. And then we just might have got a bit nervous,
You
but,
know,
like,
I gave up on the play, bro. I was
Yeah.
hoping he just was running the ball.
I thought that's 4 points. And then, yeah,
I'll keep pushing through the line, bro.
Yes.
We would have went off, bro. We scored that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were stuffed.
We were all buggered,
Yeah, we were stuffed.
Can't even get off the line there.
Stand pat. Hold. Wait.
When was the break in play?
Just a shift here.
Look how tight we are.
Brendy.
Oh, no, Brendy.
Treadmill.
That is good.
Ez again. Ez.
Huge, bro.
I remember
Bro.
while she here, diving in ready.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me dive in too.
I want a piece of that.
You know what it was?
Go
bro?
again.
Get up there, fend him, bro.
When I seen him with the ball,
Yeah.
But then look, get looking. Gavin was that tired walking back.
I remember too, like, they, like with things that are just like storylines are played, Harry was challenging that Ez knocked it on and not Stefano, and then obviously, as the game does, like, sometimes can find like a high tackle here. He said, so we actually got penalised for Ez making contact to the head, so sometimes it's just like, oh, well, that's the script that's written and you just got to kind of find a way.
was this the break and play, Pat, where you grabbed us as a group? Paddy grabbed us as a group, and it's like 4 minutes to go, and he's going, F, boys, we've been here before. Like, we're not going to bloody die. Like, keep moving your feet, keep turning up for each other. And, like, I was so nervous through this moment, but once, you know, I heard him talk and just address us, like, all my nerves just went out the window, and, I don't know, you sort of just locked into your role and just doing your job. Just, like, little moments like that, you know, just bring you back in and bring you back to focus. So I think it just shows, like, our whole final series, you know, whatever happens, we just lock back in and get back to what we need to do.
That's where I'll give that credit to Ricky on our right edge. That's where he's changed it up. Ricky was centre, and he spoke up and said, I think we go back to what we know. And so Ricky went back to back row, and I went out back to the centres, and then twice was 3-man. So, yeah, that was credit to Ricky. We're starting to change now, as you can see. And then, yeah, I think me and Dino end up taking X over the sideline.
It's a big play, bro.
It's a pretty soft penalty, eh?
You didn't even hit him there.
Yeah.
Left shoulder tackle, bro. Just angry at him.
Katoa here, just outside the 10. 4 minutes remaining in the grand final. Grant for Hughes, goes to Munster, shows it. Trying to do what Walsh did in the first half.
So hard to handle.
Grant looks as McDonald will take one towards the uprights. Brings them down within 2 or 3 of the line. Munster back on that left-hand side. It goes to Hughes instead. Here they come. Pappenhausen.
Yeah, Brendan,
That's a penalty too, eh?
Yeah.
they call it, don't they?
Yeah.
Come back.
Called it.
And he does his
Well,
Brendy,
Brendy with the mind
he
games.
just didn't care,
No.
bro. He just didn't care.
Brendy with the mind games.
Look,
Watch his.
like, boss, it's a time, boss.
sir, I didn't do it.
But it's like moments like this, though, right? Like, you take us probably back into the start of the year or through the midway through the year, we're blowing up, going, what are you doing? Like, don't be dumb. When it happened, we didn't care. We're just like, we'll just defend another set. Like, you know, just that mindset of like, who cares? We'll go again.
Comes out to Munster. Takes them on himself. Again, that solo effort. Stands, goes to Grant.
Jeez, we're moving quick under the ball still, eh?
Right.
There's a mad picture here where everyone's just like together. Yeah.
This is
It's the
massive.
one where they just roll them out. Yeah, it's a beauty.
Oh,
Yeah, big play.
it's Smoothie at Freeman, man. Like,
I don't think Smoothie trained all year at 3, man.
Not once, bro.
Let's go out and do that.
He's got a good footy brain.
he does, bro.
So smart.
You think, though, like, you got a middle in at 3N. It's so easy for you to be like, I'm going to go jam here, or, you know, but the boy's not giving any cues and just turning up to make the play like
Our
that.
systems didn't change at all, you know.
It's massive.
Believed in it.
And just the trust, bro.
Oh, get that in you.
No, watch him. Brendy gets up, ready? He's down. Now get me back in there.
3,000 all.
at this point, yeah.
Look at Tio, look at Tio.
How'd that feel about it?
100%. Just had to get through our set.
Oi.
He'll lift you, bro. That's crazy.
What do you get 4 games for that, lad?
Yeah.
I think you got 4 games, bro.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
Oh, there's a shot.
Bit nervous now. 2 minutes ago, anything could happen in a game of footy.
Yeah, kick it out. I was nervous. You always get nervous, eh, Ren? Those spots. Kick the bloody
Kick
thing,
it 10 metres.
Yeah, don't need much.
You put that into the coach's box.
Slow it down. Little bit. Yeah.
We kept playing, but I reckon we probably had a bit more ruck speed than we thought. Like, big Corey Jensen might take a run, then Payno gets in behind the ruck or something, and we actually created some opportunities. So this last set for us just unfolded way quicker than we would have liked. Like, Payno's here, and then, yeah, all of a sudden they kind of had the ball again.
Hold the ball game.
So I think I give a penalty too.
Oh, but this killed me, man. This... When
This is where money runs.
When he took that carry, bro, I was screaming at
turned me
you.
into
Oh, yeah, this penalty.
I was going, just tackle him. I was going, man on, it's man
I
on.
gave a penalty for me.
You're doing 360s.
He's a freak.
This whole set.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, this whole set.
I remember when Munn did that, I'm like, that's just a monster.
When we got off the line, I was nervous.
You're waddling.
I am. I'm waddling. I'm being honest, I was waddling.
Go, Gab. Go, Gab.
It's man on, and I still missed him.
Thankfully, we could laugh about it.
I was very nervous at this stage. I mean, I actually thought our last set was one of our better ones. Like, we just rolled straight down the park, and we actually finished in a really good spot. But then, knowing that with 30 seconds to go, they're just going to throw everything at you. And it started getting a little bit loose. Obviously, become pretty nervous after Gem missed this one, but she was a great tackle. We had plenty of people in the picture there too, which, like, if you go back on that one, like, it was sort of something the team had spoken about. We just played it at the end of the game. And if you go back, there's that many people in that picture. Did I know they were going to make the tackle? But, geez, I was happy to see a picture like that at the 80th minute of a massive game. Like, if you just watch here, watch all the bodies, all of it, everyone just moved right there. That was probably my favourite shot, that one.
Can we get a look at Paddy chasing back there?
Payno's humming.
Yeah.
I reckon Payno gets there.
Yeah, so do I. I just remember seeing...
And Sire.
Obviously, got, a bit of a, oh no, Reece does his thing, but I remember looking up and seeing Payno track it from the inside like I'd done before, and I was trying to go with him, but my right calf was doing a reno. But, yeah, I think just like we spoke about that, and he probably leads us in that sort of thing, competing on every play, but, I mean, you get yourself in the picture, you give yourself a chance, and, it's
And that gets us set for the next play too. Like, everyone's back on side. Very next play, you know. It's
Massive tackle, but just look at everyone. Everyone's just...
Yeah, this helped us.
Yeah, bro.
This helped.
I think that's
Did he
right.
actually?
Yeah, he tried to make a penalty, I think.
What are you going to get a penalty for? Hip
He
drop?
tried to go for a penalty.
That got our line set, got a breather.
Get
Man,
him
I
up,
thought
get
he
him
was
up.
just going to hoik it straight in the air, bro.
I thought they were going to kick the coats.
Me too. Let's save this, bro. Oh, when he done this, bro, I was like... Look at everyone just moving, bro.
It's huge by Ricky to be up there.
Look at me and Dino, look.
The comeback kids have done it again.
Relief, eh?
Feeling, bro.
Brisbane are the premiers.
We did it at TG, bro. That was freaking crazy, bro. Yeah.
I think with that there too, with the year that we had, we talked about having everyone together, and that was include like our training trialist boys and flying them down there to be on the sideline, and we got a great picture of all of us together, and it was everyone at the club that was a part of it, and it was very special.
I think, like Tones kind of touched on, I think, probably led by Madge and the whole you know, a club organisation to be able to make things happen, but this footy team was always bigger, you know, than the boys in this room or than one individual player. And, you know, in this game alone, I think, you know, Reece and Ez, you know, had massive games, but there was moments throughout the whole year, like guys like Tyson Smoothie, a lot of things that people don't see. You know, Kobe Etherington's meniscus was locking up mid-games and he was hobbling around, but he just kept turning up. And I think just the storylines within that, boys that just compete for everything and, you know, never give an inch and just want to be, you know, better footy players, but better people kind of sum up this group. And, yeah, I mean, for me, when you see everyone running out and there's, you know, guys from our welfare officers to our, you know, trainers to lads on trainer trial to whoever it may be, that's when it kind of really hits you and what it means for people. And I just knew there was no way we put our fence through 2015, then 23, and I was like, there's no way they're going to go through it in 25. So, yeah, it's just so much bigger than every individual in this room.
Well, yeah, full circle. I never thought I'd had an opportunity to come back to this club, let alone playing a grand final again. And mate, to be standing on the sideline with Reno at full time was definitely something I didn't have on my bucket list. But mate, it was sheer like just disbelief, you know, when that final siren went, when Ricky caught that ball. It was, yeah, man, I kind of just couldn't believe that it had happened, you know, with everything that had gone on in my career and where I'd been. And yeah, just extremely grateful to imagine this group of players and this organisation to get me back into that position to be a part of something special. That made it really is, you know, a dream come true.
Getting so close in 23 and not coming home with the result definitely stung and left a sour taste in the mouth. But you know, to get back and get another opportunity, you know, I was extremely grateful to, you know, do it at this club. Not the way I wanted to finish the game, but it was a proud moment for me sitting on the sideline and seeing the boys, you know, react and handle all sorts of adversity and overcome that. And then obviously to share a moment with Benny. I think we're hugging each other for the last 5 minutes of the game. A couple of words, whatever happens, mate, we're pretty proud of each other in the efforts this season. But yeah, to obviously, you know, share that experience with my teammates, you know, there's probably no better feeling in the game.
I reflected a lot, like, and thought a lot about other boys in the team. I don't know, leading into the game, the ones that were leaving, you know, just the connection that we had as a group, the mateship, like for them to leave and, you know, what it would feel like to win, send them off with a ring, and even just, you know, thinking about Dozer coming back and it being 10 years since his last grand final and, you know, what it would feel like to be able to, you know, help them achieve that. And yeah, I think it just made it, yeah, so special for, you know, when that siren went and Rick's caught the ball, like I was just, yeah, sort of disbelief and like, can't believe, you know, we did it. And, you know, when you haven't won one, it's like, what's that feeling like? And what does it take to get there? You know, what's that feeling? And, you know, to feel that, just so special. And yeah, just something, you know, you want to feel again, I guess.
I feel like being there in 23, losing it was hard, and you don't know if you're ever going to be back in that position. And yeah, to be back there and to win it finally, it's something you've been chasing your whole NRL career, to chase that pinnacle and chase that feeling.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been part of a group like that one, and it's a very special group, that bond we had, and yeah, I'm just, you know, proud of what we achieved that year. And yeah.
To see Billy in that photo too, played 20 minutes at Canberra without an ACL, like, just typifies the group. We've been through a lot together, and you know, prior to this year, but I know everyone's motivated and hungry to keep it going forward, and just enjoy the elation that everything you've worked for, you know, comes down to this moment. It's pretty special. So it's hard to put into words, but it's you know, it's something that no one can ever take away from you.
Really proud of the playing group and the staff and the organisation, and just really grateful, to be honest. Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun coaching, the last 12 months. You sort of come to an organisation, you want to bring change, and with this sort of group, we change over time. We had some challenges, but I never ever felt we were too far away from being a really good team. I was fortunate to come into a pretty talented group, but I think just what the boys have sort of said about how they are as a group, rather than just footy players, to watch them grow, and I got to share stories with them about the challenges that they've had, like 23 and prior and various other things, but to watch them grow throughout the year, because to be honest, at the back end of the season, I didn't have to do a whole heap. They really grabbed a hold of it, and you could sense that there was something brewing inside them. You never knew that they'd get to the finish line the way they did, but there was a feeling within the group that I thought there was something pretty special around the group, and they were able to show that by what they were able to do.